Mega Evolution was the very first generational gimmicks debuted in Generation 6 of Pokemon. And yet, it is by far the best gimmick in Pokemon in my opinion. It gives nearly forgotten Pokemon another chance in the spotlight. Like Mawile, for example. I never thought I would use a Mawile before Mega Evolution, but when Mega Evolution hits, it's one of the strongest Megas I've ever used. So in this week's top 5, I totally missed Mega Evolution, by the way. I really want Mega Evolution to come back within the main series of the Pokemon. Please, I just want it to come back. So in this week's top 5, we will be counting my top 5 Mega Evolutions throughout the course of Pokemon. This top 5 is not based on stats nor design. It's based primarily on my opinion. If you do not agree, please let me know in the comment section below on which Mega Evolution you like that I missed. And let's get this discussion going without further ado. Additionally, I do a lot of anime content, top 5 and top 10 content every Monday, which I dub the Infinite King Talks, and gaming content every Friday that I dub the Infinite King Plays. So, please do check out my channel if you are interested on more of my content, and please do leave a like and subscribe, as that will help support the channel. Without further ado, let's start with number 5. The normal type Pokemon, Mega Kangaskhan. What do I even have to tell? Like, just the fact but that in its Mega form, nothing really changes, not even the stats nor the design. That what did change is the little baby on his pouch. Like, just a simple design change, that the baby on its pouch gets out and attacks the enemy. Like, that simple change is that makes it one of my favorite, absolutely favorite goated design, Mega Evolution design. Like, just one simple change, and it got an ability that hits or that allows all moves to hit twice, and have a cute little design change. Like, the baby actually pops out of the pouch. Like, just for pure wholesomeness and cuteness, Kangaskhan hits like a truck. Cute design change and absolutely goated ability. It deserves my number 5 on this list. Without further ado, let's proceed into number 4. Ampharos, Mega Ampharos I did not really use this much in competitive, but it's here primarily because I love the typing, because I've always wanted Ampharos to gain that dragon type. I mean, I watched somewhere, I don't know where it is from, but the name Ampharos is actually translated to lightning dragon. And why couldn't we have a electric dragon? Like, to me, it makes more sense for Ampharos to be lightning dragon, right? A lightning dragon kind of Pokemon. Why is not a dragon type? So, by that fact alone, by the typing alone, I definitely wanted Ampharos to have an electric dragon typing. And then, of course, there was Zekrom, but other than that, there's really no electric dragon, and that's kind of like a badass kind of combination. Like, you know me, I have a Veldora statue over there, a Veldora figure over there. Like, you know me, I love the element lightning and dragon as well, like the electric dragon kind of mythological creature, like just having the storm dragon kind of freaking mythological creature. Like, I love that. I eat that up. And so Ampharos was always that goated Pokemon that I want to have that dragon typing. And it didn't have that. But when Mega Evolution hits, it finally gave that glorious dragon typing. It gained the freaking beautiful ass hair, everything is it is just fabulous, like cooked to perfection, and have the dragon typing as a cherry on top. Like just by the fact that it has that typing that I really wanted for it, I think I just think it's deserving in the number 4 spot. So without further ado, number 4 is just Mega Ampharos, just because it finally got the typing that I actually want for it to have. And it gives a nice longer hair. Without further ado, let's proceed to number 3. Mega Mawa. Probably the one I had the most fun in Wi-Fi battle in using a while back. Mawa was always my goated Pokemon that I always have to try because it's like a truck, it's really fast, and the fact remains that this is one of the Pokemon that they actually give another chance in that Mega Evolution gave another chance in the spotlight because I legitimately forgot that it exists before the entire Mega Evolution thing. But the fact is, I spam Mega Mawile every time in Wi-Fi battle. It's not even funny. Oh my, just hits like a truck with Adamant Nature, like one of the few fastest Pokemon in my team with Adamant or Jolly Nature. Like this Pokemon is just broken in my book. It's one of my most powerful Megas in my arsenal for the time being. So the fact that this forgotten Pokemon was given a lot of love with adding fairy typing and then a Mega Evolution in Generation 6, just by that fact, I love Mega Mawile, and that's why I would love to have Mega Evolution again, just because I want Mega Mawile. I want to use Mega Mawile again because that's one of my favorite Mega Evolution right there. Like what a freaking powerhouse of a Pokemon with Mega Evolution, my dudes. Like I love Mawile. Mega Mawile, I mean. So without further ado, number 3, Mega Mawile. Let's proceed into number 2, shall we? Of course, I did not, in this list, I did not accept Legendary, so it's really tough to choose between, I think, 5 Mega Evolved form, like 2 Mega Evolved form of Mewtwo, and if you count Primal Reversion with Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre, that makes 5, but I did not want to overwhelm it with Legendary, so obviously I had to limit it with just 1. When I thought about that, I did not really thought that hard about that, really, because from the start, Rayquaza always has been my favorite Legendary. Like, I did not grow up playing Generation 1, of course, so I have no nostalgic factor over Mewtwo, but I did love the the first Mewtwo movie, at the very least, but overall, if I pick between Mewtwo and Rayquaza, I would 100% pick Rayquaza. You know what? I have much more nostalgia over Rayquaza over Mewtwo. Like, that's just a fact for me because I have more memories playing Generation 3 over Generation 1. That's why I love Rayquaza more than Mewtwo. But besides the point, Rayquaza, just the lore. I love the lore, the design of it being like this ozone layer dragon, menacing ozone guardian layer. Like everything about Rayquaza I love, but Mega Rayquaza, however, like it has an entire arc in the freaking remakes. Like that arc, the Delta episodes, was one of by far the best post game that I have ever played in all of Pokemon. Like that, I was invested in the story of the Delta episode. I like the characters, the development, how badass it is that we literally get to ride Mega Rayquaza to the freaking ozone layer to just fight Deoxys. Like how badass in that. And in terms of stats, the fact that Rayquaza is the only Mega Evolved Pokemon that can hold any item whilst Mega Evolved is just really broken in my book. It's really, really broken. People used to spam Mega Rayquaza and a Choice Scarf on that mon because of how fast and how quick it can move and how it hits like a truck. So yes, Mega Rayquaza in terms of design, lore, everything about Mega Rayquaza in general is instantly one of my favorite freaking Pokemon and Mega Evolution of all time. Without further ado, let's proceed into number one. This need an explanation why? Does this even need any explanation why? I mean, you guys know, if you've been watching a lot of my top 5, that I have loved this Pokemon. Lucario is one of my favorite fighting type of all time. Like, if I probably had put this in my top 5 fighting it's fighting type list. Like, Lucario is just one of my favorite fighting type in general, and the fact that for me, for the longest time, Lucario was always that Pokemon, the face of Mega Evolution in my book. So to put it lower than one is just nah. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right in my book because it got slick design. It has good stats overall. Lore-wise in the anime and the video games, like I love how Lucario was always presented. So with that alone, Mega Lucario, based on design, stats, and lore, it's just one of my favorite, and it will always forever remain in my number one spot, no matter how many Mega Evolved Pokemon they introduce in the future, if they ever have to reintroduce this again. Without further ado, that would be my top 5 Mega Evolved Pokemon.